If you're a heat and air conditioning technician, what are some things that you should not do on your sales call, especially if you're setting a lead, and why does it matter? This is a fantastic question. I'm Scott Silverwell, coming to you live for HVAC Technician Sales Secrets on a perfect day to talk about sales and business, and a fantastic day to talk about you. Today, we're talking about what not to do when you set a lead. So anything that steals the thunder of the salesperson will probably be a good thing for you to not do. And I'll give you a couple of examples. 10 years ago, I was working for a company and they had a sales book. So if I sat down with a homeowner, I would take this book, and it was like a cardboard. It was like really thick paper. And I would go through that book with the homeowner, with the client. And there was a tech that would go in front of me. And what he would do is he would take my presentation and he would kind of give the presentation. So I would get to the home and I would sit down with Mr. Smith, Mrs. Smith, Mr. Jones, Mrs. Jones, and I'd go to get into my presentation like, oh, we already went over that. Like, what? Oh, yeah, a technician went over that with me. Well, let me at least go over the guarantees. Oh, no, we've got a copy right here. All right, so I go to ask them the discovery questions. Oh, we've already got that filled out. Like, I had no opportunity to build rapport. I had a tough time differentiating between the company and what we did and why we did it better. Like, that technician stole my thunder. And so I would go to this call and I would sink. Like, okay, like I can share with you, but that guy was so super excited about setting a lead, he pushed me under the bus. And this happened. So like, you really want to pay attention to the conversations that you have about the company, about the person that's coming out. And if you steal their thunder, you're going to make it really hard for that sale to happen. Now, was I able to overcome it? Yes. Did it throw me for a loop when it happened? Absolutely. Did I have to change up my game plan and decide, like, here's what I'm going to have to do differently? Like, yeah. And this right here is why you should join HVACTechSecrets.com. I'll give you the goods. Not in the Facebook group, not in the YouTube channel, which means private coaching, private training, discounted coaching, discounted training. It's all the good stuff. And like private interviews, by the way. So you're like, hey, Scott, okay, so salesperson's going to come out. What should I say? You're really going to like them, right? You're really going to like the people that we have out, right? You're really going to like them. They're very knowledgeable. They'll help you make your decision. They'll help you. Like, what you don't want to say is they're really good. They're really good. You really want to freak somebody out? I'm going to send you the best sales guy we have. We're going to send you Mr. Moneybags. We're going to send you the closer. We're going to send you the guy that will make sure that you buy the most expensive thing. No, like, you have a role and responsibility to build up the sales team. You have a role and responsibility to say, hey, I got somebody coming out. You're really going to like our team's really, really knowledgeable about installs. Okay. But be aware that you could steal the thunder of the sales team and cause a lot of problems for them if they don't have things to talk about. And just imagine, right? If you sell memberships, partnerships, whatever you call your plans, and the person who's on the phone sells it in front of you and you don't have the opportunity, you get frustrated. You know how I know? Because I've seen it happen. You know how I know? I've talked to techs where that happens, like that opportunity's taken from them and it counts against their numbers. Well, if you're working on a team where your numbers are tracked, that's a pretty freaking big deal, okay? Be aware that stealing the thunder from the comfort advisor, the salesperson, the design consultant, whatever they're called at your company, can hurt them and lead to losing the deal. You got one of three things to do from here. Just one of three. Find the subscribe button, click on it. Every time I send out a video, you'll get an update. 2, hit follow. 3, you know what you got to do. Share this video with a friend. We'll see you soon. Thanks for watching.